Well, ladies and germs, we've officially started on the hood painting and finishing project. I got my screens done in the back of the cowl. I think that turned out just splendidly. Oh boy, the furnace is turning on. Those screens will not come off of there. Bonded on there. So that's the hole cut for the LSA. Now we're getting ready to flip this guy over, sand it, and prime it. And then we're going to see if the average Joe can paint base and clear. I've got a little bit of experience painting using big boy equipment, but I've never done base and clear, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm going to move on to the next step. Alright, I want to touch bases on the paint products that I'm using. And basically what I went with was our local auto body supply is Wesco Auto Body Supply. And Luma Base, I believe, is considered to be their house brand, if you will. And so I just told them to give me everything I needed from primer to clear. So that's the primer I got in the middle for some reason. Then the base coat, obviously factory GM black. I think it's paint code 41. And then a symbol clear coat. And then the gun that I'm using is a relatively inexpensive DeVilbiss starting line gun, and I've only used it 3 times now, I think, and it seems to work reasonably well. I'm still learning how to use it. I'm by no means an expert painter. I did put a 3M gauge on it. I don't use the regulator part on this guy. I use a big commercial regulator on the wall. And also I wanted to give a shout out to YouTube channel Paint Society. I know a lot of people that have dabbled in paint have seen his videos. They're very, very helpful and will give confidence in attempting to paint things. So I may not always do things 100% correctly, but I at least try to get as much information as I can. And using his tips, we're going to go ahead and get this primer sanded and get the base coat applied, and then hopefully get the clear on it all in one day, and we'll see how that turns out. Well, I got the primer all sanded out. That seemed like it took about 2 hours, even though it really didn't. It's the part of body work that nobody likes. Got a few tiny little flaws here and there, but it's a piece of fiberglass and I'm not going to go crazy with it. This isn't a show car, but I do want it to look presentable, of course, and I think it will do that just fine. So it's pretty much go time. I just took the wax and grease remover to it and gonna let it sit while I mix up some paint and spray some base. Alright, we're getting ready to spray the clear coat. It'll be the first coat. I understand it's supposed to be a little bit on the drier side, almost like a tack coat. The base I let sit a little bit longer. I've only been able to get to about 68 degrees. The furnace has literally been running almost all day. Actually, it has been running all day non-stop, and she's giving her all she's got, Captain. But anyways, I guess there's no better time than now, and I should stop procrastinating and don't be a sissy. And what is the saying? Don't overthink it, it's just paint. All right, that's coat number 2. We definitely got some dirt nubs in there, but I was fully expecting that. This is not a paint booth. It is a workshop, and this shop is full of dirt, but it's what I got to use. There's definitely enough clear on here that it can be cut and buffed, which I'm sure it's gonna need it with all that dirt in there, but man, I'm pretty happy with it. This is technically the second time I've ever sprayed clear, but I never sprayed clear on something this big. So anyways, I want to thank everybody on YouTube, especially Paint Society, for giving all the tips and tricks for trying to do this somewhat successfully. I probably shouldn't be walking around this thing because all I'm doing is kicking up dirt. But anyways, thanks to those guys. I was gonna wait on this video and not post the video until it's put back on the car, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and post it on YouTube as it sits, and then next week maybe there will be I'll do a short video of it on the car after I get the car cleaned up, and we'll showcase it twice, I guess. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one.